How would you describe your experience over the last 5 days?
It's good. It kind of like articulates or crystallizes kind of thoughts I've had in terms of how I spend my time and just trying to ways to increase productivity with the hours in the day I'm given. So it's given me a few techniques to think about that I hadn't really considered before. Um, and yeah, it's just kind of been motivating. Yeah.
Yeah, that's good. What was the most helpful or the thing that you love the most?
Probably the most helpful thing. Just the concept of like a task will expand to the time you give it is probably the number one thing. Um,
Mm.
so true. Um, if your deadline is tomorrow and you don't have a lot of other stuff going on, you can like make the entire day about finishing that one thing. When if that thing was due today, you could probably finish it in 30 minutes, right? That
Hmm.
whole idea. Because like I tend to err on the side of being thorough and like so I can pour over things, but sometimes that's not always the best use of time. Probably most of the time it's not. So like, um, yeah, I can spend hours on a deck for the client because like retaining our existing clients is so important to me, and just being thorough, trying to build that trust is like I put so much emphasis on that. But like, you know, a deck that I spend 2 hours on versus a deck I spend 4 hours on, like the client may not even care.
Hmm.
It could just be all in my head. So it's like staying disciplined on like how much time I spend on things and being more cognizant of that, I think is just like a good concept for me to keep in mind that like the conversations definitely crystallize that.
That's good. That's
Yeah.
good. Over the last week, what have been some breakthroughs that you've had?
Yeah. Probably just, I mean, deleting Twitter from my phone, reducing some meetings I've had, um, and just thinking of how to organize my schedule in a way that's going to be more conducive, I think has been good. And yeah, and we've had some like wins as a company during the past week too, which put me in a better mood. I don't know if it's just totally coincidental, but it's kind of funny how it happened.
That's awesome. That's awesome. Uh, where do you think you'd be if we didn't have this week together?
Um, I just probably be stuck in similar routines, not questioning my routines enough, not, you know, further away from having a clear direction. Um, you know, this has given me a bit more of a sort of a roadmap for where I want to spend my time and focus my time and like I'm like staring right now at the 1 year goal on my wall and just um you know there's been different times in the history of Third Lamar where I've put goals up, but you know this is a good one, and I think that's going to keep me on task.
Love it. Love it. That's good. And would you recommend this 5 day challenge for someone else who's kind of like similar to you or in your shoes?
I would yeah, you're because you come across in a way where you're not like you're low ego, don't have like you're not come across as like the guru, even though you probably are the guru. uh, and so, I do know people in the past, CEOs who like are kind of averse to executive coaches because they give off that vibe of like, I'm the guru, this and that. So um yeah, I think your approach is helpful, but just how you listen and take things in, I think is good too.
That's good. That's
Yeah.
good.